Well, viewers, we are starting off today with the issue that's boiling in Karnataka. It's the Kaveri river water dispute, and right now it seems like the situation is very grim for the government of Karnataka, for the farmers there, for the people living in Bengaluru. Kaveri water war has continued to simmer for the last couple of weeks, but at this point in time, with the latest order coming in from the Kaveri Regulatory Authority, the Karnataka government led by Mr. Siddaramaiah held an all-party meeting today. There somewhere is a consensus that all should come together for the cause of the farmers, for the people of the state of Karnataka. But overall, what are they going to do? Because they have legal implications. There is an order right now to release 5,000 cusecs for 15 more days. This is the emergency all-party meet that was convened by the Karnataka government. State leaders decided to approach, of course, the top court against the Kaveri panel's order to release 5,000 cusecs of water to Tamil Nadu for 15 more days. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has said that the issue wasn't about sharing water with Tamil Nadu. It was about the record drought in the state itself, which makes it very difficult to release any more water, he says. Several opposition leaders, of course, skipped this key meet. They said they couldn't be there because it was called all of a sudden. Now, they've continued to bash the state government as well, even as some of their representatives attended the all-party meeting today. Meanwhile, the Deputy Chief Minister was also the Water Resources Minister, D.K. Shivkumar, is all set to meet the Union Minister for Jal Shakti, Minister Gajendra Singh, in Jaipur to apprise him of the situation and seek some sort of relief if it can come from the centre. Meanwhile, former Chief Minister Kumar Swamy said there is no point in an all-party consultation now and said that the state government should not have released water at all in the first place. We have multiple reactions that have come in through the course of the day. First, let's listen in, and also we'll have a host of guests to open this up and try to analyze what is the state going to do, how is it going to really help the people in Karnataka.
We don't have water actually. See, we need 106 TMC of water, but we have only 53 TMC of water. So, and also we have decided in the all-party meetings to approach the Supreme Court with a petition against the orders of the regulatory committee. And we also decided to write a letter again to the Prime Minister of India and also the Water Resources Minister, Government of India, that we are coming in a delegation, please give us a date. And also we will go to, we are thinking of going to Delhi to meet all the MPs there and ministers who are from Karnataka.
So the decision as far as releasing of water, is it going to continue till you get any sort of relief in the Supreme Court?
No, I think there's a very tricky situation. So it has been left to the government. Government be whatever the best possible manner, because government is also serious about the protecting the farmers of the Karnataka and for the taking care of the drinking water also. So I don't personally don't find any doubt in their नियत जो है उसमें कोई उनकी नीति पर कोई डाउट नहीं लगता मुझे, लेकिन उनकी भी अपनी लिमिटेशन है, पानी कम है, वाटर इज नॉट देयर, so but they have to still comply with the order of the Supreme Court. So government is in a very tricky situation. So I think government will take a suitable decision. I think by and large everybody has to support in that decision whatever they take.
It's not just the distress formula. We need an extreme distress formula in this situation because our farmers are being affected, their livelihoods are being affected. We are looking at a severe drinking water crisis for all the Kaveri belt districts. And it has to be everybody's fight, not just a politician or a people's representative's fight. It has to be initiated by the state government. The CM suggested that an all-party delegation, and he said he will be asking for the Prime Minister's appointment. And we said we'll all cooperate and support this in whichever manner.
You should also know what's happening between the Karnataka state unit BJP headed by Bommai and what is happening with Annamalai in Tamil Nadu state BJP. So this is an issue across political lines, or it is beyond political lines, or it is beyond alliance. This is an issue between two states and two state governments, which can be dealt politically and which can also be dealt diplomatically. And taking a constitutional legal route to this issue between two state governments is the only way out, which the DMK government has taken. It's not only a distress here for Karnataka, even for Tamil Nadu it is a distress here. Just because Karnataka is an upper riparian state as far as the Kaveri is concerned, that doesn't mean the entire river and the entire decision making will be left to Karnataka.
Well, we have a host of guests joining us. To start off, we have Sumalata Amrish, member of the Lok Sabha from Mandya, joining us live. Thank you for being here with us to share your insight, because you're from the constituency where probably the people are affected the most. On the panel, we also have Sudha Halkai from the BJP spokesperson with us. We also will be joined in by Prasanna Gowda. He's the General Secretary for the Sarvodaya Karnataka Paksha. Vivek Bansal, political analyst, is also with us at this point in time. I'm going to open this up with Sumalata Amrish. Ma'am, how are you really looking at this? Because we spoke a couple of hours earlier. You did mention how severe the situation is. You speak on behalf of the people of Mandya. It's a huge constituency, which of course the Kaveri flows through, and the people are largely affected there. We were talking about how even for the standing crop at this point in time, there is a concern. And then, of course, comes the drinking water needs. Talk us through the severity of the situation, if it is.
It is severe. My constituency farmers are in extreme distress. I mean, there seem no solution, anywhere in the near future, because the water situation being what it is. Of course, the priority is for the drinking water, which as it should be. But now, what we are looking at is to present a simple fact. When you say 5,000 cusecs have to be given, released to Tamil Nadu every day, in actual fact, we'll have to release 7,500 cusecs for them to, the 5,000 cusec to be met. The flow is such that if you want 5,000 cusecs to reach Tamil Nadu, we have to release 7,500 cusecs. I've lost the... I can't hear.
Okay. Go ahead. I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, because I was blank. Yes. So in this, when we are being, even yesterday, the direction from the CWMA, it came as a shock to all of us, because I have been to the KRS dam recently, just a few days ago, and it's running dry literally. So where is the 7,500 cusecs going to come from every day, and what does it leave us with? We are looking at not just Mandya and the farmers, we are looking at several other districts in the Kaveri belt which are going to face a looming water crisis, drinking water crisis, whether it's for drinking water, whether it's for animals, whether it's for irrigation. There's not going to be any water left. So it's a very lopsided judgment, and I don't know whose fault it is. I know Tamil Nadu has always been aggressively pursuing. They have always seemed as if they've been a few steps ahead of us when it comes to demanding and getting what they want in the Kaveri water crisis from the day which I can remember. This Kaveri water dispute between the two
Okay,
states.
let's simplify it a little more, ma'am, for our viewers. As far as, the people, the agriculturalists, the farmers along the Kaveri basin, what kind of crops do they grow? How much water do they require at this point in time? Are the standing crops, are they getting enough water?
See, no, the standing crops are already going dry. That's the sad part. The standing crops are going dry, and they've been further asked not to do any sowing for the next season, whereas Tamil Nadu is looking at to harvest the third season. It is the third crop, the Kuruai crop. What they are asking for the waters is the third crop, and we are looking at our second crop also being destroyed in front of our eyes. So I don't see where justice and what kind of justice is at hand here. So I don't understand this judgment, or maybe we are failing in presenting the proper picture. But today, our Water Resource Minister, he said that in the past 123 years, we haven't seen, this kind of, rainfall shortage or water shortage, inflow shortage into our rivers. So given that, we should be looking at a different kind of solution for this, and we have to do it now, because if at this rate, even after 15 days or 1 month, we don't get even, as you can see the rain patterns, there's no prediction of any rain. So where are we going to go? What will happen when you are so strictly complying with whatever the authorities are telling and releasing the water? Where does that leave us? Where does that leave Bangaloreans for drinking water? Where does that leave the rest of the
unfortunately,
what are we going to do?
the Congress does not want to participate in on a debate on this particular issue. I would have asked a pointed question. We have somebody who will talk on behalf of the Congress. I'll take that question to them, whether they have done enough legally. You did mention how aggressive Tamil Nadu has been when it comes to, as far as getting water for their state is concerned. Has our government, through the beginning, has it somewhere in Karnataka, have they been complacent is the question that comes up. We'll take that question to them, but also I'd like to ask you another question. As far as, Kaveri water is concerned, it's not just for agriculture here in Karnataka. It is also going to be an issue for the people in Bengaluru, in surrounding areas, because they largely depend on Kaveri as drinking water, which already at most areas in Karnataka, or rather in Bengaluru, comes in only once in 3 days. And right now, we are looking at probably the monsoon season that has ended. The next monsoon comes in June. So the water that's remaining in the reservoirs will have to be sufficient to provide water for Bengaluru for the next 6 to 8 months, isn't it?
Yes, right, till June. Till June. That's what we are being told. See, as of now, our farmers, like you said, they are basically sugarcane or rice or ragi, etc., etc. They have been told not to go in for any of these crops. They just gone and told them just to go for semi-dry or dry crops. And also they are getting water once a month for the irrigation activities. It's only once a month as of now. And that's not enough. That's not enough to fill the canals and, reach the length and breadth of wherever the farming activities are done. So as of now, farmers are facing losses, and they will be facing another loss because they're not going to reap any harvest for the coming season as well. So there are several issues. Apart from this, what I fear is, Kaveri issue has always, provoked a lot of emotions, whether it's be it Karnataka or Tamil Nadu. And I fear that situation should not recur again. We have seen the kind of damage and destruction and violence in the past, and I really fear for that. So to prevent that and, to give justice to our farmers and to Karnataka, we are fighting for Karnataka. Whether it's in the parliament or whether it's here or whether it's in Mandya, I'm going to stand by my farmers, and I'm going to tell the state government to not release water anymore to Tamil Nadu, because we cannot afford to.
Okay. Ma'am, I know you've had a busy schedule and you've made some time for us. I've asked you a couple of questions, but we have a panel as well with us. If you do have a few more moments, I request you to stay on. I'll take this question to Mr. Vivek Bansal, where, I would like to ask you, Mr. Bansal, do you think that the Congress party could have done better from the beginning itself, instead of reaching every situation and then saying, well, now we are bound by, legalities, we'll have to go through the legal route, there's not too many options in front of us, we will see what we can do. Do you think that or rather the Congress party has fallen behind on various accounts?
You see that this government has recently taken over, and this issue had been vexing the state and both the states for a long time. So over the years, for decades, it has not been sorted out, and you expect that all of a sudden, within a short span, they just come out with a magic solution. That doesn't happen. It has been an intractable problem for a long time. So they are seized with the problem, and it is it is afflicting the farmers of both the states, residents of both the states as far as drinking water is
Hear you,
concerned.
Mr. Bansal. I'm going to get that, audio fixed of yours. I'm going to get that audio fixed of yours and come back to you. I'll take this question across to Dr. Sudha Halkai. I have to ask the BJP. The BJP has time and again taken pot shots, participated in the protest. But the question is, it's been over 2.5 weeks that the farmers have been protesting. Not a single MP has gone to, Delhi, tried to have the government representatives meet the Prime Minister, which they wanted to, whether it helps or not, either to show that you are proactive, that there are 25 BJP MPs in the state, nothing has been done. Dr. Halkai.
Deepak, I would like to start my opening comment that, Congress government, whenever it has come into power in Karnataka, there is a drought. It is as if nature itself has, disheartened to show the victory of the Congress government in Karnataka. I should call it as a drought government. And one thing. Second thing, by the Congress state government,
Well,
it is
Dr.
an absolute
Halkai, you can take your political
intentional
pot shots, you
negligency.
can take these sort of jibes, but please answer my question, because there is a serious issue in the state of Karnataka. These sort of jibes can be taken and you do it on a regular basis. The question is 25 MPs from the BJP, what contribution have they done to resolve this issue which is plaguing the people of Karnataka at this point in time?
Deepak, since day one, my party leaders have been very constructive in this matter, and they have been asking for the rights of the farmers. Since day one, we have told that there was no need for the Congress government to release water. It was very clear that, the Mittur and the Bhavani Sagar dams of Tamil Nadu are filled with water. And the Congress government today, it is completely allied with the DMK, so-called as INDA. Why didn't they have a collateral understanding, and they should have asked the Tamil Nadu government to withdraw their greediness towards taking water from us? As it is, there is drought of more than 50%. There is no water. There is no rainfall for this season. And we take it Samba and take it Kaveri crops. There is 3 to 4 tons harvesting in the Tamil Nadu, and there is only one. Not even one harvest has been taken from this one. Where are the so-called Congress leaders who have shown their thumbing victory towards this assembly election standing? Are they busy collecting the bribes for the transfers of the joint directors of the agriculture department, where they have given a letter asking to take action, and if not done, they'll commit all the family members will commit suicide, and even the farmers have been taking agitation. Where is the state government who has not filed an affidavit in the court, whereas the Mandya farmers have filed an affidavit prior to the state government? They should have taken that. Why they have not taken that? Farmers are threatening that they'll commit suicide. The Kisan Samman Yojana 4,000 scheme has been snatched by them.
I am going to ask the government. I am 100% going to ask the government. I am going to, now the Congress, has refused to speak on the matter at this point in time. I am going to ask anybody who defends the Congress party this question. I will pose these questions, but please answer my question. What has the BJP done on its part with 25 MPs? Why not even a single letter, not a representation that has been taken? You have the Lok Sabha elections coming up. The people will have to look at their options. At that point in time, they'll have to say, well, we voted for 25 BJP MPs. Are they only going to come and say, well, the Congress is at fault, or are they going to do something about it to help as well?
We are not here to do blame game, Deepak. When it comes to the question of our farmers or the needed people of our state, we are always there for them here. And we have stood with the government. We have been saying since day one to the Congress government that JDS or BJP, we are there with you all. Please don't give water to this one, and write a letter. Overnight, they should have gone to the court. Overnight, they should have asked to the Kaveri Water Maintenance Board. They should have requested them. What they have done? They have not taken one single step. Why isn't that big question? We have been, since day one, we are telling them, we are with you. Don't give a single drop of water to Tamil Nadu. Where are they? They have been completely blind towards the farmers.
Okay.
Why this question is not being raised to them?
You're not directly answering that question about what your MPs have to do or what they could have done. But anyway, let me take this across again to Mr. Prasanna Gowda. He is the General Secretary of the Sarvodaya Karnataka Raksha Paksha. Yeah, Dr. Halkai, I'll come back to you. Let's also get a perspective from the others who are with us. Mr. Prasanna, what's your take on the matter? Because, while you do look at the situation and deal with it on a regular basis, everyone has been talking about how grave the situation is and, how this release of water, which right now has been somewhere spoken about, but right now it could become an issue where every person in Bengaluru could become a victim of it of sorts.
Yeah, sir. Actually, from June itself, we are claiming about all these things. From June itself, we got the reports from the meteorological department that there will be a drought-like situation. Therefore, actually, we demanded government to look after all these things. Actually, we agitated in KRS Dam itself, near the KRS Dam. And we have given the clear-cut instructions to the government that it has to be taken it seriously because by seeing the history, okay, at least what we are asking is minimum 135 liter is needed for household. There are 2 crores people depends on this. That means around 40 TMC of water is needed for household purposes. The left about domestic animals. Okay, the government should have taken it seriously because when the CWRC and CWMA, they have awarded the 5,000 and 10,000 cusecs water to release. But they have not appealed for the Supreme Court against this. They have obeyed the order.
Exactly.
Both the times where farmers have agitated and Karnataka Rajya Rait Sangha also agitated. Government has not taken seriously. And our MPs also. Our MPs, they have not at all gone to central government or irrigation secretary, and they have not met them. They have not told the ground situation. This is a serious issue. They have not taken it seriously. Karnataka Rajya Rait Sangha, from 2 months we are agitating and we are telling all of the party members and all of the MPs to forget about the parties. You come out with a single-handed person. You just go and ask the central government and officials, CWMS, you just meet them and tell the ground realities. They have not visited. Officials, they have not, CWRC or CWMA officials, till now they have not visited our places. They are avoiding the water. This is very serious issue.
So, Mr. Bansal, you know the charge from the BJP, from farmer groups, from an independent MP that's all that we heard today sums up to one thing. Could the Congress have done a little more better? Please unmute yourself, Mr. Bansal. You seem to have muted yourself. Please unmute yourself before you go ahead.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would say that we don't have to be complacent about that we have done this much or that. The problem needs to be sorted out and we have to raise our benchmark. So definitely much needs to be done. And I think as far as Dr. Sudha was saying that we are not into a blame game, and at the same time she was blaming Congress for that. Your government had been there for a number of years. But what they come out with a solution. So that this government has come recently into power, but this problem has been intractable for a long time. So it would take some time to be sorted out, and we have to take a holistic view. I think be it Tamil Nadu and the CM of the state has taken an emergency meeting for this, seeing to the needs of the farmers and the residents drinking for problem. And both the states should have a larger than should have a large heart. And
the biggest charge that the Congress is facing today, Mr. Bansal, is that you are not being proactive. You are reacting to a situation. Whereas, in Tamil Nadu, the government is being very proactive. It is batting for the people before the people demand. Here, the protests are hitting the streets. It's been nearly 2.5 weeks. And it seems to be every time a reaction to a situation that's coming to the fore is a charge that the BJP makes, an independent MP makes, farmer groups are making.
You see, Deepak, there are so many things which are not in public. You and me do not know what the government must have been planning initially, or the moment this problem comes. So you can always say that it's reacting to a situation. Maybe they have been, these things were in the pipeline and government may have been trying to sort out this issue. These are, as I said, that it had been an intractable problem for decades together. It would take some time. I'm not saying that we should not take it on a war footing. It needs to be taken on a war footing, or it should not be a reactionary attitude on the part of the government. They should come out with a long-term solution. And as far as government of Tamil Nadu is concerned, they both should sit together and seeing to the larger interest of the farmers or the residents' drinking problem. They should come out on humanitarian issues. on the issue that apart from playing to the gallery or apart from vote politics, this issue has been festering for a very, very long time, and it needs urgent attention on the part of both the governments so that it alleviates the problems of the farmers and as well as the drinking problem. I think that's what I can say. And the government is seized. Government, as far as Karnataka government is equally seized with the problem. I think let's hope for the best that they are able to sort out this problem at the earliest.
Right, Mr. Bansal, Dr. Halkai, I thank all of you all, and also Mr. Prasanna Gowda as well. You've shared your perspectives at this point. The Karnataka government really has a lot of pondering to do, considering the situation is looking absolutely grim. If you go by some of their statements and the numbers that they are putting out, the drinking water needs of the city of Bengaluru is going to be largely affected in the coming months if the water is going to be released. And there's, of course, no rainfall as far as the IMD predictions at least are concerned. Tamil Nadu at this point in time probably sitting in a little more comfortable position. The matter is going to be taken up in the court. It's going to be fought there as well. We're going to keep a close watch. I thank all our panelists.